here's an easy way to know if you are controlled. Is there somebody or something that you're not allowed to criticize?
That's right.
Simple as that. If you lived in Nazi Germany, you couldn't criticize the Nazi Party. If you lived in the Soviet Union, you couldn't criticize the Communist Party of Russia. If you live in China right now, you can't criticize the Chinese Communist Party. If you live in North Korea, you can't criticize Kim Jong-un. Okay. If you live in Cuba, you can't criticize the Cuban Communist Party. If you live in America, who can't you criticize?
Ooh.
Who can't you criticize in America?
The Jewish lobby?
Yes.
On both sides.
Right.
That's right. That tells you who controls the country. You're not, the fact that we're having this discussion and we're on the edge, all right? Everybody knows here, this is the edge.
Oh, yeah.
Why are we on the edge? Because we're touching the third rail. We're breaking the taboo. You're not allowed to discuss the power of the Israeli lobby in America. That's proof right there. They control America. That's who's controlling free speech in this country.
In 1897, a notorious document containing a purported plan to blow up the capitals of Western nations, should Jewry fail in its messianic quest to take over the world, appeared in Paris. Russian mystic Sergei Nilus republished this alleged plan in 1905. It stated in the relevant part, "You may say that there will be an armed rising against us if our plans are discovered prematurely. But in anticipation of this, we have such a terrorizing maneuver in the West that even the bravest soul will shudder. Underground passages will be established by that time in all capitals, from where they can be exploded, together with all their institutions and national documents." In his book, The Samson Option, investigative journalist Seymour Hersh confirmed in 1991 that the Israeli Jews do indeed have just such a plan to blow up the capitals of the West with nuclear weapons and destroy humanity should the Messianic Jewish state fail. The underground tunnels under Western capitals have indeed been built, but have
Oh, wow. Hey, what's up, everybody? Oh, wait. You guys thought I was going to play the whole video? Did you guys think I was really going to play the whole video? Hold on. Let me show you. Hold on. Let me just show y'all something here. All right. This is what we're looking at. We're looking at my editing software. All right. I'm all done with part 31 of Don't Mention the Chazars. Yeah, a lot of good clips and info on this one. Like all of them. Yeah, we're on part 31. This is about an hour and a half. All right, about an hour and a half, this one. But very important here where we kind of went over. Hold on. You guys see this image, right? It says APAC Handler VIP Edition. All the presidents have had an advisor. And coincidentally, all these advisors have been Chazars, right? So there was a reason I asked you guys if you're voting, right? And I got so far 70% said no, about 28% said yes. The 28%, you guys probably haven't been watching my Chazar series, this one right here. We're on part 31. Am I correct with that? Who voted yes? And be honest, have you watched my Chazar series? Be honest, do you know who the Chazars are? Be honest. Can anybody answer that? Who wants to be brave enough? Huh? Yeah, so what I'm doing, guys, I'm just going live just to promote the video and also talk about a couple things real quick. Yeah, this is my Final Cut Studio, which I edit a lot of my videos on. And let me see. Right now, its video has already exported from the Final Cut, and now what I'm doing is converting it, making the file size a little smaller. This is the software Handbrake. This is one of the other softwares I use, in case you guys are interested to know. I voted yes and no. So, Mr. Diablo, that's why you voted yes. So, thanks for answering me. I was right. So, Mr. Diablo, 6336, he just admitted that he is going to vote, but he has no clue who the Chazars are, hasn't watched the whole series. He don't know. It's an illusion of choice. Both parties are controlled by APAC lobby. And if you guys don't know who runs APAC, what APAC is, catch up on the videos or just Google it. All right. Melvin, who you hey Melvin. So that's what I'm saying, you guys. Like, when are we gonna wake up? When are we gonna wake up, huh? When are we gonna wake up? When are we going to wake up? I'm being serious, guys. Like, this is very important. The state of the world, peace of the world. Well, there's a lot of people not having peace already for years. You know, a lot of people live poor and oppressed, but I'm talking about those who live in comfort. Your peace might be shattered, and you're just doing what they want you to do. They're giving you the illusion of choice. They've been giving you the illusion of choice this whole time. They put the candidates there for you. They create this fake debating and opposition. Oh, I'm a Democrat. Oh, I'm a Republican. Oh, Trump. Oh, Biden's better. Oh, Trump's better. Oh, Kamala Harris. She's for us. You guys are really lost. You guys are really lost. I'm just keeping it real with you guys. I'm just keeping it really, really real with you guys. Hold up. Hold up. So this is what I want you guys to do. And if you're real about history and truth, you will do it. If you practice cognitive dissonance and you prefer to live in a bubble, you won't do it. You won't do it. That's how it is, straight up. Okay? So what I like you guys to do, for all the guys who vote, everybody who voted yes and don't know anything about what I'm talking about, I want you guys to go to my playlist tab, and you're gonna find a playlist called "Don't Mention the Chazars." All right, watch them in order. All right, we're all the way in episode 31. Now, what happened when I got to episode 22? I kind of had to like decide. Okay, I've risked the channels already a lot. I've dealt with so much hectic drama with YouTube, YEW. And they were just making it really hard with this series, unmonetizing my videos, blocking them, cutting my live stream while I was live with these videos. You guys were there. You know, I showed you all the copyright strikes and all that, and unrestrictions, and not suitable for advertisement, not suitable for children. It's not playable in certain countries, you know, things like that. There's a big reason for that. And in the beginning of this video, the guy said something important. You want to know who controls things? You want to know who controls the world or certain things? Who can't you criticize? Who can't you criticize? I'm giving you the red pill or the blue pill. Which one are you going to take? All right. So when we got to episode 23, I decided from episode 23, 24, 25, and this one right here, the Chazar job, that was a good one. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. These are all on my Patreon page. All right. These are all on my Patreon page. You can find, show you, if you go to any of these videos or any video of mine, right? You're gonna be able to see or find the links. Sorry. Right in the description, you're gonna be able to find, you know, all. Hold on, I'm live, so it's just a little sloppy. Back it up. All right, so you're gonna be able to find again the info on how to get to my Patreon or how to get to the specific video right on the description of my videos. You know, if you really care, you go. If you don't, you don't, right? You just want to be a sheeple, a good obeying sheeple, that's fine. You don't have to go. You don't have to learn none of this, but this is going to affect us all very soon. This is real. You know, and if you're a truther, I don't know why you still voting, you know, because it just makes no sense because they already picking who they're gonna pick. It's all by design. It's been like that for years. It's been like that for years. All right. So when you go to my Patreon page, you're gonna see, you know, this is the last one. Part 30, 31 is gonna be up soon, guys. In minutes. Like as soon as I'm out of the live, it's gonna be up. So all my patrons, you guys get to enjoy like always. As you guys can see, there's a lot of interactions here in my Patreon page. Look, this one got 2,500 views just on my Patreon alone. This is the last video. You guys can see 2,500 views and 29 comments. So, you know, if you're not in the Patreon, you know, yeah, you're missing it. You're missing some good info that is very important if you want to keep up with what's going on in the world, what's going on in the situation over there in the so-called Middle East. You know, hold on, let me see. See the spell, people. Make it make sense, brother. So when I first uploaded the video, even on my Patreon, it was acting up. Part 30, I had to re-upload it. It kept getting stuck. And I was like, come on, Patreon, don't tell me you're doing it too. Says our POT is aware of the playbook, so is our currently responding military. Russell Lane. Dev D says, on my soul, all these MFs gotta go. I can't get too graphic here, guys. It might end my live stream. Joseph Pryor said, and this is 4 weeks ago. Listen, this is 4 weeks ago. Joseph Pryor says, shout out to Joseph. If this doesn't stop you from participating in the voting process, I don't know what will. Anna says, so foul, Amendment 38, like Reagan and Margaret Thatcher. And it keeps going. A lot of comments. This is part 29 as well. Got a lot of views. We got 39 comments, right? 39 comments. Thank you so much for the work. Hold up. I just want to see some of the comments. You guys can see people are actually learning, interacting. We didn't stop doing the Chazars series just because we got out of YouTube. Thank you for providing, Job says, thank you for providing the hidden side of the war. This video gives me more insight to what was going on at that time. However, I still feel like, he says, Germany was wrong to try to expand its empire beyond Germany itself. So, you know, I went on to, hey, don't worry. There's a whole history before, you know, the whole Nazi thing. There's a whole history of what was going on in Germany, what was happening to the German people, what the things they went through, the atrocities. And I've shown it on a lot of the new parts that you guys haven't seen. It's not on YouTube because it's too graphic. They won't allow this stuff on YouTube. Thank you for another outstanding true field video. Esther Shaw says, all through the ages, the behavior of these people have never changed. Everywhere that they went was pure chaos, satanic destruction. No wonder everybody wanted them gone from their lands. And Hitler was no different. He just wanted them gone. Now they're carrying the same behavior in Palestine. Oh, we're saying too much here. We're saying too much here. Lewis Jones says, dear God, this is disgusting. I see why they try to hide this historical demonic nightmare. Absolutely demonic. I actually feel sick. It gets pretty graphic, guys. And it gets pretty real. Gregorius Showan says, the real war never gets reported. I've seen personal videos of, you know, killing Apache helicopters in Iraq. Okay, you know, and it keeps going. And Nicole says, I read a few years ago that Eisenhower was not his real name. Okay, so, you know, they're having their own conversations here. As you guys can see, a lot of chatting going on. And here goes number 28, the full uncensored video, because you might see 7 minutes of it, 5 minutes of it on YouTube. We're talking about an hour and a half. This one, 29 is, let me see. 29 is, go to the beginning. It's about, they're about an hour, 2 hours long. Okay. Oh, we got also, I also got other exclusive videos here. We got this is a good one that didn't make it to YouTube for some reason. They didn't let me put this on YouTube. The Pyramids of Tucumán, the quest for Peru's forgotten city. Yeah. Number 27. So again, these are all, hold on, let me just show you guys.
That worked for working class people in the majority.
So look at this. This guy's letting you know that he was, because he didn't support AIPAC, his opponent won. He's letting you know. He's a politician. They control that. Find out who's AIPAC, guys. Catch up. Number 26. 2 hour, almost 3 hours long. Almost 3 hours long. You want to be in touch with the real history. What's going on over there in the Middle East? What in Israeli, their ethnicity, all that, their history, you know. A Chazar job. This one's really good. Hour and a half. This was really good presentation that's this person did. He connected everybody involved in 911, and he's going to show you who they were. It's all the same people. Really good video, guys. Okay, number 25, 55 minutes. As you guys can see, number 24, hour and 17. And number 23, this is the one that I first put up, you know, after I. All right. So I also got a lot of books for you guys here on the Patreon. If you're interested, this is everything you get. I got so much stuff here. This is the book we've been reading, Researches into the Lost Histories of America, or the Zodiac Shown to be an Ultra. So this is the book we've been reading. That's a lot of great drop of that. Some private videos here, you know. All right. This is my PowerPoint presentation I did Old World, Florida, for everybody to have. So I got a lot of good things here on the Patreon. I just wanted to go ahead and promote part 31 because it's about to go up. If you're not in the Patreon, if you've been thinking about it, you know, if you want to support me in some way, this is the best way for me, guys. YouTube likes to take 30% of my earnings. You know, they take 30% right off the top. They make it really difficult. And if I'm having a bad month or not getting the right views, it's just, I ain't really, you know, I'm living like literally check by check. But that's all right, you know, because I never really came into this for the money, but I've made this a full-time job. So I'm sure everybody has a full-time job that's listening. I'm sure you got to work. I'm sure nothing's free for you, you know, unless you're a millionaire. So I've kind of made it my job, right? Hey, Terry, the Patreon links are on all my videos, but I'm going to share right now. I'm going to share right now, all right? They're on my Patreon videos. I'm going to put it in the chat, though, right now. There you go. So, yeah, and it's any amount. I don't have a set limit, you know. And again, it's all about priorities. I understand. You know, you might have bills to pay and stuff, you know, or you might have to pay your HBO Max subscription or your Netflix subscription. You'd rather have that. I get it. I get it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, if it don't interest you, then it's not for you. You know, you're just here to be entertained. You're not really here to learn. And I'm just being real with you guys. All right. So far, I have a poll up, guys. I said, are you voting this coming election? 72% of you said no. And you know what? I'm actually, I was gonna see, you know what? I'm gonna see if my followers are smart people or are they aware of certain things, you know? And I know like before, it was like very taboo to say, oh, you're not voting, because people come at you. People come at you so hard, like, what do you mean? What do you mean you're not gonna vote? And, you know, I've never voted in my life, guys, not even in the States or in Costa Rica. I don't, it's even in Costa Rica. I mean, the last two candidates, guys, they were cousins. They were cousins. Then I found out that a lot of our ex-presidents were all related, coming from a specific line, just like in the Americas. So this is what I'm saying to you guys. When are we gonna really wake up? When are we gonna really, really, really wake up? Huh? Join my Patreon to catch all the episodes. All right, hold up. Let me see. I got something more. Just want to show you guys something. Where'd it go? Let's see. Where you at? Where you at? Okay. I'm just gonna read this real quick. This is on future episodes, maybe. This is a exclusive right here. So I might actually make this not a controversial video, you know. I just might make it part of the Nations of the World series, because we're gonna talk about the Saudi family at some point. Look what it's saying here, guys. I'm not even gonna say the J word. The Saudi family is Chazars. Did you guys know that? I'm gonna just read this real quick. but I'm going to have the sources and when I do the video. Bin Yazid, to the family of Musharraf, who belongs to Bani Tamim tribe, which goes back in its descent to Adnan, whereas Mustafa Taran states that Muhammad bin al-Wahad is a descent of a family from the Chazars of Al-Dunama in Turkey. All right. Al-Dunma refers to the Chazars who declared the embracement of Islam in an effort to insult Islam and to escape the pursuit by the Ottoman sultans. Subsequently, Taran confirms that Suleiman, the grandfather of the Sheikh, is Shulman. Suleiman is Shulman. He is a Chazar from the merchants of the city of Bursa in Turkey. He had left it and settled in Damascus, grew his beard and wore the Muslim turban, but was thrown out for being voodoo or taboo. Then he fled to Egypt and he faced a strong objection, so he left to Hijaz and settled in Al-Ainija, where he got married and had a child whom he called Ab al-Wahad and claimed to be from the descent of Rabbi Ija, and that he was born in Morocco, so he made up a whole origin story. This has also been supported by Sheikh Rif al-Salim Kabar in his book, The Chasers of Al-Dunma and the Origin of the Saudi Wahhabis. All right, that's all I'm gonna show right there. That's all I'm gonna show right there. Okay, 1 second. All right. Yeah. So which APAC handler are you gonna vote for this time? Be honest. Which APAC handler are you gonna vote for this time, huh? Let me see. Somebody said yes in the beginning. Daisy and Cook. Which APAC handler puppet you gonna vote for? Huh? Let me know. Oh no, you don't tell people who you vote for. That's personal. Sneaks 253. Who you gonna vote for? What puppet you gonna vote for this time? What APAC puppet? Huh? I think Tonton. Are you gonna vote too? Mr. Diablo? Which one are you gonna vote for this time? Huh? Which one are you gonna vote for this time? Let me see who else said yes. Who just said yes. All right, nobody was brave enough to say yes anymore. Okay. Shout out to everybody in the live chat. Hey, watch this video probably get restricted and all that. Watch. Censored. I'm going to show you guys. I'll show the screenshot. If it happens, I'm going to show you guys. And I'm going to put it on my community wall, just like the rest, so you guys can see. You can't even talk about this. Hey, Terry, I really appreciate you, man. Enjoy all the videos. You're going to see how crazy it is. If you haven't watched the whole series, just know that parts 1 to 22 are on YouTube, guys. Parts 1 through 22, they are on YouTube. Hold up. Again. So you guys can start like that. You guys decide if you want to watch the rest on Patreon. So I'm giving you 22 episodes on YouTube. And for those who have watched the episodes, please let them know. If you're in the chat, if you watch, let them know how important this info is, how relevant, how deep it is, how deep it is. You know, and shout out to everybody that's done this research before me. This is literally what I'm doing. I'm compiling everybody's research and putting it all in one place. All right, I'm gonna have this whole collection soon available for download. You can buy it on a USB. I'm gonna have all that soon on my Patreon as well. All right, Terry. So Terry's informed, man. I'm surprised you haven't been on the Patreon yet, then, man, because you're missing out, man. Wait till you start watching all the rest. You're gonna see how deep it starts getting. And what I just read about the Saudis right there, you know, doesn't it make sense though, guys? Are they doing anything for the Palestinians? Are they helping in any way? They're supposed to be Arab, right? Now remember what they told us about that inside job, you know, that happened. That inside job, the two things falling, the two towers falling, right? I'm just trying to be careful because what I say might trigger certain things, right? Remember what they said? They said, well, we already know if you've been watching the episodes on Patreon, you know, for those who have, who is involved with it, right? But also in the news, what did they tell us was involved? Didn't they tell us it was Saudis? It's all the same people. It's all family. All right. Again, I got episodes 1 through 22, number 1 and 2 and 3. Man, number 1 and 2, if you want to know the origin and ethnicity, the identity of these people, please watch this. Why am I saying Chazars instead of Chazars? Because we gotta talk in code. Sometimes we gotta, live to fight another day, guys. And even when I did all this, the algorithms caught it right away. They blocked me, they censored me, restricted the videos, unmonetized it. They said, no, oh, we ain't gonna let you make money. We're gonna hurt your pocket if you're gonna talk about us. We're gonna hurt your pocket if you're gonna talk about us. Watch them and change the world. Thanks, all the mayhem. Hey, Terry, that's what's up, man. Enjoy the videos. There's also other videos. Make sure to download all the books, Terry, too. I got so many good books in my Patreon, guys. A lot of the books I read on my videos are there. I got a lot of images. I'm going to continue to upload. I'm going to continue to upload books and images and stuff. I got to get more on that. But I try to be consistent. All right? So that's one way to support me. If you like to support what I do, if you're willing and able. It don't matter if you don't, I'm going to still do it anyways. I'm going to continue doing what I do. All right. I'm going to continue doing what I do. So let me see, is the video almost done? So we got about 14 minutes left to convert the video from a QuickTime file, MOV, to an MPEG-4, which shrinks the file. And then I'm going to upload it to my Patreon page right here. And it's going to be available. And my Patreon, another cool thing about the Patreon is there is a community chat. Let me show you guys. And we talk here all the time. Yeah, anybody can post anything, as you guys can see. Pura vida, mi gente, pura vida. Much love and abundance to all us. Love, yeah. People ask me questions. People share things with me here. That's one way to communicate with me. I prioritize a lot of the times my patrons because they go out of their way to support me, and especially when it comes to like genealogy or anything like that. They reach out. I try to, get to everybody one by one. Right. So I also, they're the first to know when I got a new video. I always tell them, hey, I got this video I'm working on, guys. So I posted there before I posted on my YouTube. Joe Moreno in the community chat, he's asking, how can one trace back their lineage? Any and all information will be greatly appreciated. Please don't say DNA test. So Joe Moreno, I believe he's a young man. He's new, So I was like, check out my genealogy series, because in the genealogy series, I got genealogical stories. I show the websites where I use, and I show how to actually do the genealogy as I'm doing the video. So that's one way, genealogy. That's how you trace your bloodline. That's your family, your ancestors, your genealogy, right? A lot of people try to generalize and say, well, I'm 100% this, I'm 100% that, I'm 100% this. And when they tell me that, I know they don't know anything. I know they haven't done their genealogy. You got 64 great-grandparents. Let me go over this again. Let me go over this. How many ancestors do we have? Let me see if the table comes up, right? There we go. Okay. So let me just go up. Okay. So it starts out with you, right? And then you got 2 parents, right? And then you got 4 grandparents. And then you got 8 great-grandparents. Then you got 16 second great-grandparents. Then you got 32 third great-grandparents. Then you got 64 fourth great-grandparents. And I'm gonna ask you straight up right now, be real with yourself. Do you know all 64 of your fourth great-grandparents? And I don't really care if you answer. I'm just giving you a question to think about. And if you don't, then how do you know who you are really, like 100%? And I'm gonna say most people don't know all 64. I don't know all, because a lot of my lines got stuck, but I did get through a lot of my lines. So I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm 100% this, because I could be a lot of more things. I could be, I might be thinking I'm indigenous to this or a Sephardic Jew because I have all that. You know, I have indigenous Costa Rica. I have Sephardic Jews, Moors, Muslims coming in. Those are the ones who came into Costa Rica. Those are your so-called conquistadors that came into Costa Rica. They were actually Sephardic Jews and Moors. They weren't, you know, Catholic, Christian, pale-skinned people. That's what they want us to think. So they mixed with the Indians. I have a lot of indigenous blood too. Do I know all 64 of my fourth great grandparents? I don't think I have all the lines. I got to recheck that. I got to recheck that. So I have shown my genealogy before. You know, I have shown it before. If you guys are interested, you got to just catch up. All right. But this is very important here to understand. You know, once you get to your fifth great grandparents, you got 128. Are you telling me you know all 128 of your fifth great grandparents? Be real with yourself. Huh? Be real with yourself. So I don't want to hear that. And it's funny because the people who always want to be, oh, I'm an Israelite. Oh, I'm an Aboriginal American. Or I'm just 100% Indian. Those are the same people that like to point fingers and judge others. Those are the same people that like to point fingers, especially at people that look like me, just a little light skin. Oh, he must be mixed. Oh, he must be descendant from Mongol or conquistador, all that. I just want to show y'all something real quick. I just want to show y'all something real quick. Hold up. Let me see. I got other playlists here, right? Let me go back. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of good playlists here, guys. Make sure you catch up. Okay. Oh, this is one of them right here. Let me just show you. Okay. So I got 6 parts of this playlist right here, which is a European coat of arms of so-called black nobles. But in general, what I'm showing here is the Holy Roman families and clergy. I'm showing you from sources from the 1300s, 1400s, 1500s, even older, some of them. And it's all black folks. And this is your Holy Roman Empire. Holy Roman Empire, right? Now check this out. Charles V. Let's put black, so-called black. You see what pops up. You know, we're freestyling right here. Oh, yeah. And so you could have done the same search a couple years back and none of this would have popped up. None of this would have popped up. But guys, believe it or not, that's Charles V right here, Holy Roman Emperor. The guy in charge during the initial years of the conquest of America. The typical Bourbon or Habsburg look, and I read the source from like the 1600s or 1700s, was a thick bottom lip, the chin sticking out, wide flat nose, big wide flat nose. You know, they're describing it. So this is what I was trying to say. Oh, I'm Israelite. How do you know you don't descend from one of the clergy families? Huh? How you know you don't descend from one of the Holy Roman clergy? They were so-called black too. Because you can't just be basing it on complexion. Hey, one question serious. I'm not looking for approval. I'm just making points here. I'm not looking for approval. I already know who I am. And it's not about, I don't know, one us, whatever, our people, whatever you mean by that. I'm not trying to be a crayon color. LeBron, there you go. Or part of the Wu-Tang clan right here. Holy Roman Emperor, Wu-Tang clan. So, right? Let me go back. Hold up. Now, in the Larco Museum in Peru, it's called the Larco Museum in Peru, there is a painting. I think I got it. Let me just pull it up. 1 second, guys. We're live right here. Let me just pull it up. Let me just pull it up. 1 second. Okay. Okay. So this is just take a look at this image while I look for what I'm looking for. Here we go. Here we go. 1 second. How did we get from Chazars to this? Well, it's all related. It's all related. All right. In the Larku Museum in Peru and Lima, very anthropological, historic museum, you know, it shows a lot of the history in Peru. They have this painting. It's a lot bigger than this, but I'm just showing you this one right here. And what it has, it shows the king's list of the Incas, right? From the first ones all the way down to the bottom. And then in the bottom, you're going to see somebody on the right here. This is when they took over, right? Let me just zoom in. But first, what I want you to notice, if you haven't, is that the Incas, right? They're being drawn melanated, right? They're melanated brown people, right? Brown people, right? You see the names? Look at this one. Jaguar, Inca, Waka, Waka, Jaguar, Waka. Right? Why won't it let me go up? Not letting me go up. Whoa, 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 whoa. What happened here? Mama Waka, Mama Waka. So right here is Charles V, the Holy Roman Emperor. When they took over, he took over the line. He became the king, the emperor of the Incas too, when they took over. They took over. You see the cross? He brought the cross, right? Deuteronomy 28. He brought the cross. And right under that, as you guys can see, it says Carlos Quinto, which means Charles V, which means Charles V. Carlos Quinto. This is Charles V, guys. A so-called black man, Holy Roman Emperor. All right? Holy Roman Emperor. Hey, Riles, there's no such thing as so-called black people. That's a crayon color. Get out of here with your childish comments. You're just making yourself look foolish here, man. Making yourself, and I'm gonna hide you from my channel. Don't create another account and come back here. We're talking about serious things, adult things here. Go be childish somewhere else. Okay. Carlos Quinto, Charles V. Yeah, go practice cognitive dissonance somewhere else. I didn't make this. This is a real painting. That's Charles V. That painting's from like the 1500s, 1600s. So go practice cognitive dissonance somewhere else. Okay? It's not about making it about anybody. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know. Here's the whitewash one. Here's your whitewash one. This is what Riles believes in because it helps him sleep at night. It helps him sleep at night to feel like Europeans were all so-called white or pale skin. That's what helps him sleep at night. But when he realizes, the day he's gonna realize that this is Holy Roman Emperor right here, it's gonna hurt him. Truth hurts. And he ain't gonna be able to swallow this pill. He ain't gonna be able to swallow this pill. And many that represent Riles too. All you that are like Riles, you ain't gonna be able to swallow this pill and you still don't. That's why you guys troll and leave me the foolish messages, right? That's why you get blocked and you never welcome back on the channel. Because you ain't here to learn. You're just here to waste people's time. You have no life, obviously, if you're only here to troll. You got nothing better than do. All right, back to the subject. Back to the subject. All right. Don't mention the Chazars. Make sure you guys catch up to parts 1 and 22. 1 to 22 if you haven't, if you're new. I got the playlist in my playlist tab. Don't mention the Chazars. Numbers 23 to 31. All right. 31 is on my Patreon page. Number 31 just finished uploading. Watch this, guys. So I'm going to upload it right now. Let me see. 1 second. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna select the video because it's done, guys. We're gonna upload it right now for all my Patreons. All right, as you guys see, it's uploading. Make sure to catch all the parts you've missed that are not on YouTube. If you really like the series, if you really want to know the situation, we address everything that's being talked about in current events when it comes to this stuff. But we got the inside story. We got also both sides of the story, not just one-sided news. You know they own the news, right, guys? You know they own the news, right? They own almost everything. Who can't you criticize? That's when you find out who controls things. Hey, Joe Butter. Hey, man, you know, because I don't got time for the hijacks. We're dragon slayers, you know what I mean? Like, no, we the Drakons. We slay hijacks. We the Drakons. We slay hijacks. We don't got time for that. We don't got time for that. I'm 42. I'm a grown man. I take this serious. I've been into history since I was a little kid. And I didn't need no PhD or college education because that would have definitely made me more indoctrinated. I would have never been able to study all this if I would have went into college because this is totally against what they teach you in college. So all you college degree and PhDs in history and Black studies, I'm sorry you invested all your life in a lie. I'm sorry you did that. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. All right? Yeah, and there's a lot of trolls out there, you know. There's a guy over there by the name M-I-K-A. No, sorry, M-I-K-E TV. It's so funny, guys, because he did a diss video about me. I don't even give these people clout. That's what hurts them the most. They want the clout. I don't give them the clout. Now he's saying I'm a foreigner, I'm a conquistador, I'm a European, and all this other stuff, all this other crap. And then he starts talking about my teeth and what I look like. So, because he got nothing really to debunk me on. So that's what they do. But it's funny, if you go to that guy's wall, right? He's gonna see he posted his tribal ID card. And his tribal ID card says he's 132 Indian, 132. You know, one over 32, you know how much percentage that is? That's 3%. That's what he's writing on. That's what he's saying, so he's the Indian because he's 132, whatever he thinks he is. And he has his little tribal card. So he thinks he's legit Indian 100% when he's straight up saying he's 132, which is 3%. Yeah, my TV, you're a cornball. Yeah, I gave you a little clout. You wanted me to mention your name. There you go. You're a cornball. The researcher guy, you're a cornball. All these people talking about me. I gave them no clout. They've been talking for years and months and stuff. They want me to talk about them so bad so they can get some publicity. Don't even go to their channel. They're whack. They're cornballs. They're whack. And they're just making money out of you, right? I recently did somebody's genealogy. And guess what? He said, oh, don't worry. I got my tree. I've already worked with genealogists. And I said, hey, listen, a lot of these so-called genealogists, if they don't know the real history, they're not going to do your genealogy right. And if they're charging you for this and they're not even doing the genealogy with you right there in front of you, because that's how I do it. I spend 4 to 5 hours with each person a session, and we do it together. I'm not guessing. I'm showing everybody everything I'm doing. I'm showing the records. You guys have seen my genealogy video, so I don't really gotta. You guys see. You can go verify the info. Anyways, so the brother's like, nah, man, I got it. You know, he's not scamming me. I'm not that, you know, I'm not dumb. You know, I'm like, it's not that, bro. You might not even realize it. So a couple of days go by, you know, he sits down with me. We do the genealogy. And then he realized what I was trying to say. The guy was taking money from him. He had taken more than a year doing his tree. He never did it with him sitting down. And then when we did his tree, and we found that tree that the guy created, it was full of errors and blanks. It was full of errors and blanks. Yeah, the research guy, that one. and Mike TV, they don't know how to really do genealogy. You can't just base genealogy trying to find Indians. That's not real genealogy. You got to do all your lines, guys. It's not just about finding Indians. So you can get a tribal card that says, I'm 132 Indian, 3%. I'm 3% Indian. Cornballs, man. I'm the 3%ers. That's what I'm going to call y'all, the 3%ers. Mike's down with the 3%ers. The 3% crew. Yeah, the 3% crew. 132. Go look at his image. He posted on his wall. It says it right on his tribal card. 132. Amount of Indian blood. 132. Blood content. It says 132. It don't matter if he accepts it or whatever. I'm just letting you guys know because I feel like I'm being followed by real people. I feel like you guys are real people. Hopefully I'm not wrong. Hopefully you guys are not being scammed or brainwashed by these people. 97% pilgrim. 3%, 3% Indian, 97% pilgrim. There you go. There you go, Claudia. That's what's up. That's exactly who he is. He's so silly. He don't realize how much of a cornball is to put up an image of your tribal card saying you're 3% Indian. That's I just can't stop laughing every time I think about it. I can't even stop laughing. Yeah, you got clown, bro. He thinks he's clowning me. Oh, let me talk about Kurimeo's teeth and what he looks like. Bro, go ahead. Sticks and stones may break my bones. Bro, we're not in kindergarten. We're not in first grade. We're not in recess in elementary school. I'm not a little kid. You know what I mean? Like, that's cornball stuff. And it's just like sometimes I see some familiar names over there in that channel, in those channels, and I'm like, damn, you guys still watching these fools? Hey, Kurimeo, this guy's talking about you. You guys sending me the videos. I wouldn't even know if you guys didn't send me the video. I wouldn't even know because I don't watch these fools. They swear I watched them. Research guy says I copied everything he does. When he just came on the scene, I've been here 7 years. And then he points out certain videos. I did this first. I'm like, actually, my video was 4 or 5 years ago. I'm just redoing it again, re-uploading it. You think I just did it because you don't know me that long. And all you do is bias, black, blackity, black, Indian, black Indian, black Indian, black Indian, black Indian. Never talks about his black European side. Yeah, this is what I'm saying, guys. Never talks about his Holy Roman Emperor side. No, sir. I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know if they do. I'm just messing with them. I'm messing with all of you guys. What I'm trying to say is you got to keep it real. And humbleness is very important when it comes to stuff like this. You got to be humble. And you got to stop pointing fingers and judging others. Yeah, I don't feed them. I'm talking right now. All the mayhem. You know, I don't do this all the time. But sometimes there's a time for everything. Read the Bible. There's a time for everything. All right? Good evening. Good evening. Holy Roman Emperor. Yeah. Again, part 31, guys, as you guys saw, let me see. It's still processing, you see? This is them trying to look for something, maybe. Video's processing. It's almost ready, guys. It's almost ready to all my Patreons. Again, the link, I'm going to post it again. But the link for my Patreon page is on all my videos, on the description of all my videos, if you're looking for it. Or just go to patreon.com/Kurimeo. All right? And no, I don't just want your money. I want you to really know this stuff. And they blocked me from YouTube from uploading these videos. And it got really stressful, you know? So I just like, you know what? Why am I going through all this? Let me just put it on my Patreon for all those who really have love for me and support what I do. And if you don't like that, then you're just here to be entertained. You're not a real supporter. And if you're only interested in the Chazar video, then you're in the wrong channel. You're in the Chazar series, you know, you're in the wrong channel. I got many topics. We do real history. We do all kinds of history. I haven't done Drake. Drake is a Chazar too. Drake is a Chazar too. There you go. I'm working a lot of trees. I'm doing Kyrie Irving. I'm doing Malcolm X. I'm doing a lot of people. I'm gonna work on P. Diddy. There's a reason why I'm doing all that. Everybody wants me to do Kamala, but Kamala's people are like, you know, from Hindustan and Jamaica. It's not as easy. but there's a whole controversial thing. I know Candace Owens, you guys already know. It's going viral. She kind of exposed something, you know. Yeah. Yeah, Drake's a Chazar too. They put them, they got plants in the industry. They got plants in these black movements and these, yeah, since the 20s, since the 1900s. And and when I do these videos and expose these people, people get mad because it's part of their belief system, like a religious person. It's part of their belief system. So a lot of people in these so-called movements are religious they got a religious mind. They're like it's all belief. They heard somebody talk for years. They never asked them or questioned them. Hey, master teacher, but do you have a source for that? Be quiet and listen. Hey, master teacher, but I just want, hey, quiet, I said. But master teacher, I love you. Master teacher, I ain't no master teacher, guys. Don't call me that. And anybody saying I'm a master teacher, that's ego. That's ego. How you guys follow people like that? Ego, I'm the best. I'm the one doing this the best. Research guy, I'm the best. Mike TV, I'm the best. How you guys follow these clowns? Hey, to each his own. To each his own. I know that it's music to your ears when they're talking about black Indians. That's why you follow them. Music to your ears. But that's not all real history. You're missing a whole bunch if you're only worried about so-called black Indians. All right, and I'm just trying to keep it really, really real with everybody. I'm live. I'm not on my YouTube. I hope everybody hears me. I'm going to probably get a lot of backlash on the comment section for this today. And everybody that's hurting right there right now, want to come at me and do a video, go ahead. What's new? What's new? You ain't going to get no clout from me. After, I said what I said, you ain't getting no more clout from me. Again, the video's almost done. Let me see. Number 31. Let's get it ready. Let's get it ready. Don't mention the Chazars. All right? Don't mention, it's almost ready. Edit thumbnail. Let's upload the thumbnail. We got little baby Drake right here. I just realized that. I just realized he does look like Drake a little bit. Hold up. Let me show you guys. Little baby Drake Chazar. Little Chaser Drake. Baby Chaser. Baby Chaser Drake. Little baby Chaser Drake. Don't mention the Chazars, guys, because you're going to expose me. Don't talk about them, guys. You're going to expose who I am. Takio Ka. On my Patreon page, all right? Takio Ka. Whoa, hey, man. Hold up. Hey, third eye open, man. Like, you're a blessing. You're a blessing from the Most High. I really appreciate you. Thank you very much for that. That's not the first time you do it. I just want everybody to know that's not the first time he does it. I hope Mike TV and all these other fools see this and it hurts them. Thank you so much, brother. I hope Most High blesses you in everything you do. Thank you. You don't understand how much of a blessing that is for me right now. Because we in tough times. But I keep going. I keep going always, all right? So again, I'm going to bless my patrons with number 31. A lot of good stuff here. You guys are going to see who's really bringing all the immigrants. It's going to mention the exact company, and you're going to see who's behind it. It's Chazars. It's going to mention a lot of things in this part 31, but make sure to catch from parts 23 all the way to 31, the ones on Patreon. Again, if you haven't watched any of the episodes, I got parts 1 to 22 on YouTube. You don't have to go to Patreon. And if you like 1 to 22 and you want more, you got to go to the Patreon, all right? We had to move it to the Patreon. Even though you see them right here, you see this is only 2 minutes, only 2 minutes. These are just promos. These are just promos, all right? These are just promos. The plants are watching. The plants are mad at me, guys. Yeah. The killer priests and the goons and them. Yeah, they mad at me. You guys didn't know I went on Killer Priest show too? And he totally ambushed me, wolf in sheep's clothing, with his goons, grown-ass men acting like children, grown-ass men I couldn't believe it. I had so much love for Wu-Tang, but he messed up the image I had of them. I know he don't represent all of Wu-Tang, but nobody ever told him nothing. Nobody's telling, hey, you know what? You shouldn't have done that. That's all right. Because, it's all about the money bag for some people. I get it. Hey, shout out to Back for What's Mine. It's all about the money bag for some people. Get that money bag, right? Mike TV, research guy. Yeah, get that money bag, right? Dane. Oh. Did he just say no? Did he just say what I think? Yo. That's a whole other story. I ain't gonna say more than that. I'm out to go ahead and give you your Sunday evening back, guys. Again, this was just a promo to part 31 of Don't Mention the Chazars. Little Drake. Little Drake is I didn't even realize that looked like Little Drake. I didn't do that on purpose, but let's just call him little Chazar Drake. Little Chazar Drake. Shh. Hey, Kurimeo, don't tell him who I am, man. Don't tell him who I am, man. Yeah, money is their God, But what does Proverbs 1:7 say? The fear of the Most High is the beginning of wisdom. You fear the wrong things, you don't got wisdom. And you worship other things, then you lose your soul. That's all I can say, man. Yeah, truth is better than silver and gold. That's what I'm talking about. Solomon, Most High said, you can have anything you want. What do you want? He said, give me wisdom, Most High. Give me wisdom. So that's what I try to ask for. Give me some guidance. Guide me. Hawa, guide me. Give me wisdom. Protect me. Bless all my loved ones around me, all the good people out there in the world. Protect and bless them, because we got to, tough times are coming straight up. I'm just recovering after a week. I'm going to tell you guys right now, I'm just recovering. After a week, I've been sick. I never really get sick. When I get common colds, they last like a day or two, a day mostly. Sometimes I don't even feel them. They go right through. But this is something else I was dealing with. I don't know if it's that new thing they're trying to come out with. For some reason, when things come out, I always kind of get it right away, but then I destroy it. I don't take no vaccines. I don't take no antibiotics or chemical. I do it all natural. And guess what? That makes my immune system even stronger for whatever they got planned, rolling out the next plague they're rolling out. All right. So yeah, that's what I've been dealing with this whole week. It's been tough, guys. It wasn't pretty. I'm still kind of dealing with it, but it's almost gone. I'm feeling a lot better. Got the garlic going, the ginger, the lemongrass, oregano, and I got all that going. The antidote. I got my own antidote. All right? I got my own antidote. All right. So I wish I can stay here a little longer. Again, I'm not 100%. That's why. But I just wanted to come talk to you guys and keep it real. Because I know a lot of people they're not really watching the Chazar series. I don't expect them to because they're on Patreon. But if you really want to know what's really going on, what they're planning, and why the state of the world is how it is, how it has been for so many years, is because of these people. I show the whole history in this playlist, what they've been up to, how they originated, where they came from, what they did in Europe, what they have done in the Middle East all these years, what they've been doing to all these people, the atrocities, and all their plans, who they really are, because they snitch on themselves. Their actions speak louder than words. They admit they love being destructive and a disease, a plague. They love it. They say that we are the Gojim. They say that we're going to be slaves to them when they take over fully. And if they don't take over, and if they can't take over, they got that Samson option, as you guys saw in the beginning of this video. Go ahead and check out the full video to see what that is, part 31. All right. Again, it's going to be on my Patreon. It's almost done. You see how long it's taken? This is what I have to go through every time. All right. So let me see. Exclusive videos. Yep. Put it on that list. Yep. Exclusive videos. We're almost going to have it ready for you guys. All right. Number 31. 31 episodes and we ain't done. There's so much really to show about. This is really important. This is going to affect us all. They're affecting us all right now. They control matters of the world, guys. All the stuff you see is going on in the news and all that. You're going to see it chase our hand behind it. So I think this is really important. All right. And unfortunately, they don't want us to have it on YouTube. YEW. YouTube. All right. They don't want us to have it there. They try to censor us. You can't, again, find out who you can't criticize, and you're going to know who runs things. All right? Much love and respect. Again, check out the videos on my Patreon page. Much love and respect. Pura vida, mi gente. Oh, wow.